Game 2 is over. That was a shit
We
show.
back, man. I mean, Game 2 pretty much went how I think we expected this series to go.
This is pretty much like exact way. We should just go ahead and say, and by the way, like I kind of fucked up and left the sound on my TV, by the way. Let's just go ahead and call this shit. Steph Curry is the best basketball player from Akron, Ohio.
Let's talk about it.
We are going to start.
Let's talk about it.
We're going to start.
And 2 more wins. Steph Curry is going to have there's just as many championships as LeBron James in a shorter time period. So we're going to have the Charles Barkley. We need to have a discussion. We are going to have a discussion, JPEG. So let's talk about that. And also, the Steph Curry doesn't play well in the NBA Finals thing is dying a quick death.
Mm-hmm.
It's dying a quick death. I'm glad to see that.
Fast ass death. Like, let me put it this way: if you are a Game of Thrones fan, you remember season 7, episode 6. They went beyond the wall. Daenerys' dragon got fucked up, and he sped. You don't remember, nigga. You don't watch the damn show. No,
I'm just saying. I just agree with you.
The damn dragon went fucking full speed into the ice. Full fucking speed. Steph Curry is going full motherfucking speed right now. And it's kind of, I kind of predicted this shit to happen. Because niggas were clowning Steph for his performance in the first 3 finals. He was oft injured in the first one. Game season.
And Steph Curry's 2015 finals really wasn't bad. They just
wasn't
gave
terrible.
It to,
they gave it to Andre Iguodala because
they gave it to Iguodala because he played decent defense on LeBron.
Yeah, right. But it wasn't like Steph was hurting on the court like that.
Right, exactly. He averaged 25.
The second year he was trash. In the third year he was overshadowed by KD. This is like him staking the claim, like, yo, this is my team, this is my league.
This is my team. Yeah,
exactly. So we're gonna.
And I think there was an important shot that summed it up, which is kind of funny. When Steph hit that ridiculous one-handed 3 in the fourth quarter, when KD's coming up to him and like hyping him up, like, yeah, we know, let's get it, whatever. And so it just kind of looked like, yo, KD is his Scottie Pippen, which is like funny as hell because he's a better basketball player.
Right.
But for this team to be successful,
he has to be a Scottie Pippen.
Yeah.
Or not even that he.
You know what I'm saying? For this team to be successful,
Pippen, he has to take the backseat to Steph Curry and this offense and how the offense flows. Like I said it after game 1, ISO KD was hurting the shit out of this team. You know, and now you give Steph free reign, 9 3-pointers, finals record. You know, we finally seeing how this team really should operate within, you know, having these 4 players. Once Iguodala gets in, you'll see all 5 and they'll stack together like fucking Voltron. And then they'll just destroy the series. But yeah, we'll have Rico on in just a little bit. Rico from Rico's Playhouse. But yeah,
but I think the appropriate way to start, like the real analysis of this game was, I'm just gonna come out right now. Who I'm gonna blame it on? I'm blaming it on LeBron. LeBron put up with what I and Stu guys like to call a stealth stat padding game, which really wasn't even a stat pad. I mean, he had what. I need to know the exact number. Do you have the stats up?
Like 20 now. Stealth stat pad a lot, but I'm gonna bring him up in a second.
He does it a lot, you know what I'm saying? And so, he just didn't look like he was in it from the jump. I don't know if it was him being tired, which will make a lot of sense considering he hasn't come out of a basketball game since maybe early in the Boston series. If that, no player gets worked harder that's not on a Tom Thibodeau roster than LeBron James. But so I don't know if he was tired or he just does what LeBron does sometimes when he doesn't give a fuck or when he knows he can't beat a team and he just goes out there and just goes through the motions. As a team, the team didn't play bad. Kevin Love had 20 something and like 12 rebounds. George Hill, anytime George Hill gives you 15 points, you got to win that fucking game. To Tristan Thompson, right. Right.
And they couldn't.
Exactly. And so it's just kind of like you can't blow a game like that. And I feel like if LeBron would have been a little bit more aggressive offensively at the beginning of the fucking game, this would have been a closer game.
Which stats are you looking for?
Just what's his total stat line?
For LeBron?
Yes.
44 minutes, 29 points, 13 assists, 9 rebounds. He was 10 for 20 from the field, 2 for 4 from 3. He was minus 18 on the floor, which, I mean, the Cavs were getting their ass blown out, so I don't think that's an important stat for this game. But yeah, he is the only player on the Cavs that played more than 35 minutes. Kevin Love played 35 minutes. After that, it was just LeBron James. So he's literally out there trying to do everything right now. And I feel like this is a good time, if any, to call out everybody that was in the Barbershop mentions earlier today. Because today is the 26th anniversary of the Shrug game. That one where Michael Jordan, pretty much put a coffin in the Portland Trailblazers in game 1. 35 points in the first half. And
that's the anniversary that people need to be talking about.
It really is, because I don't think people really talk about the clutchness of getting 35 points in the first half. Just being that on fucking fire. Like, no matter how much space he was given, no matter the defense of Portland, and it was soft defense. But, to be that automatic and on fire on the court, niggas don't talk about that much. And people were really trying to downplay it, and I mentioned this today. And I've never even mentioned LeBron. The most I said was calling Michael the GOAT, which is a viable claim. And
which is actually the fucking truth.
It's the truth. It's not even a viable claim. It's the truth. And people have got to insert LeBron into the conversation. Oh, LeBron would have beat this Portland team. But LeBron faced better competition. Like Jordan didn't fucking make sure Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing, all these great niggas in the 90s never had rings because of Mike.
You know what's funny about that with that specific 92 Blazers team? Before we get back to the gang, I know people are tired of us talking about the Bulls, but
always do.
That team went to the finals twice.
Yes.
Went to the finals 2 years prior against the Pistons and lost. And that was a conversation. Michael Jordan said himself, when people were really trying to figure out, who really is the best two-guard in the league, Jordan or Drexler? I think people forget just how damn good Drexler was. And even in one of Jordan's little movies that he did, like, he wants to come flower, that he said that he wanted to make it clear that without a shadow of doubt, he was a better basketball player. So, and then what also made the three-pointers more incredible was the fact that, number one, Mike wasn't a three-point shooter. Number two, wasn't a three-point shooting league. So it was just kind of like, the shrug was like, damn, I can't even believe I'm making this shit. So it just kind of just shows the, I don't know, it's like insecurity of LeBron fans who, responding to something like that. Like, we're not even talking about them.
Mm-hmm. Deep Chris J15 says, I'd rather hear about the Bulls than the Cavs getting dragged again. Laughing, no bullshit. Yeah, I agree with you. I fucking agree with you. I hear Rico. Rico, turn your video on.
Man, I'm sitting here. I don't know what the hell. All right, there we go. All right,
we got you. Hold on, let me get you on the split screen. I'm fucking out right now. Turn this shit off. We got you. Rico from Rico's Playhouse is in the...
Rico, what's good, bro?
Man, I'm out here with no haircut. Pardon. I'm out like a runaway slave. Man, this nigga Steph, man. This nigga Steph Curry is out here going nuts. 9 of them
three-pointers. He broke Ray Allen's record. Ray Allen.
And you know it's fucked up, man.
JR 2010 finals.
Yeah, J.R. Smith, the Henny God, man. No, as like I had the Cavs still in game 1. I thought they was gonna steal game 1. Thought it was gonna be great. That game 1, it carried over into game 2, man. They just like from the beginning, they just wasn't like in the game. Like they were still in game 1. They was still at niggas telling JR like, bro, like what is going on? What are you doing? Like, oh man. But yeah, like they was never meant. It just looked like they mentally just wasn't in the game. Like, and then JR came out and gave niggas 5 points. Like, what? You the first nigga supposed to step up. You the first person that's supposed to step up and be the person. You supposed to come out on fire because you messed up last game.
Right.
JR
exactly.
was
It's like
2 for 9 from the field tonight. Good call.
And that was funny. It's like when the funniest quote that came before this was, "Number one, I fuck with JR." Former Chicago Bull J.R. Smith, by the way. People forget he was with the Bulls
Chicago
for like
Bull
5
great.
hours.
Chicago Bull great.
Right. I fuck with JR. It was that wasn't the first time we seen JR do some shit like that. He did that in the Knicks game a couple years ago. Of course, wasn't in the finals because the Knicks weren't even in fucking playoffs. But that's just a subtle shot at the Knicks. I try to poke them in the sense like that. But yeah, so it's like he said in the quote was like, yeah, it's a gift and a curse playing with LeBron, but it's mainly a gift. I told him it's a gift for him to be playing with me. Like, dude, that's not a quote you need to be saying when you single-handedly lost your team won the NBA Finals. Like, to me, that was their game. Like, we said before the series, like, yo, they're going to have to steal one. You can't lose a game when LeBron has 51 points, KD was playing like ass, and the Warriors just really weren't in it. I kind of feel like the Warriors win the game one, like, yo, we didn't play these niggas 3 times. We know what we got to do to beat their ass. Let's just go out there and do it, and they didn't do it. Today, I think they came into this game knowing, yo, we got lucky in game 1, so let's not let up the whole game. They trailed the whole fucking game. From that first JaVale McGee dunk in the first quarter, they led. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the Cavs kept getting close, but they can never get past 5-point lead. It'll be a back break. They had a lot of back breaking threes. And I also want to give a shout out to Kevin Durant. He played well tonight after me killing him on the show on Thursday. I just want to see KD play better because I've never seen somebody as physically talented.
It's easier to play. It's good. Steve Kerr had to get KD. They had to take KD off LeBron. It wasn't gonna work. You can't guard a Mack truck for 48 minutes. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna do that for 48 minutes and come down and still put up the numbers, be as efficient as you can be. Especially like you just can't do that. That's taxing. Yeah. That's where Iggy come in. Like that's why I felt like you said, they could steal game 1. Like I felt like the Warriors was tired as hell. That Houston series was
that Houston series warm out.
Yeah, I felt like, and then Clay getting hurt, like that was just a perfect game where if you ever had a chance to steal one from them, you got to take that one.
Yep.
And like there's just a momentum change. Like you said, they felt like they got lucky and they came in and handled business. Like they came in and they was.
And like I was telling Pierce when you got on, the Cavs didn't play bad today, man. Kevin Love had a good game. George Hill, George Hill sucks. I have this debate with Pappy all the time. I've never met a nigga who's legit a George Hill fan outside of George Hill's family. But George Hill is a fucking bum. So when he has a game as well as he played, you can't blow that. And I just feel like LeBron just could have been more aggressive offensively. You know what I'm saying? And that could have changed a lot.
Man, shout out to Pop for realizing that he was a bum and got him out of there and got Kawhi.
That's one of the greatest trades of our generation. George Hill for Kawhi fucking Leonard.
Pop,
that was a fucking stain. Oh my God, that was a stain.
That was a stain. I don't give a damn if Kawhi's quad never comes back. He's better than George Hill. On whatever, on one leg, he's better than George Hill.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord. Rico, as far as NBA Finals performances, how does this rank for you in terms for Steph Curry?
Man, Wardell
fucking took off. Like
I don't even know who Steph is. That is Wardell.
we were talking about it. We were talking about it before you hopped on. Is that Steph been hearing all the shit niggas been talking about? You ain't won Finals MVP yet, and really clowning for the last 3 finals. In the first one, he really wasn't that bad.
niggas found out he had a foot fetish. Like this was going on. Like
this
niggas was going on Steph
war
like
right
he had a sniper.
This nigga wants war right now.
Oh yeah, they got to get him off this game. If all he got to do is have like literally one more good game, and he got it in the bag for the Finals MVP.
Yeah, that's really all.
In my opinion, he just got to have one more good game. If this series goes 6 or 7 games, and all he got to do is have one more good game, and they win it, and they got to make him the Finals MVP.
Game 3 is going to be funny because the Warriors, the Cavs got to come out and bust their ass. because they don't. If you can't let them stick around,
and
it's gonna be a
home
problem
too. At home,
yeah,
that shit's gonna be exactly like Game 3 last year. You let them fucking stick around and linger, they're gonna come back and kill you in that second half. And
because I feel like this the most vulnerable the Warriors have been in the last
absolutely
in the last like 3 years.
Absolutely. Like this team ain't exactly how it was last year or a couple years ago. Like we keep calling this the best teams of all time.
I feel like this team because I don't even feel like this Warriors team is better than that 73-9 team. As far as like when they came into the championship, I feel like this Warriors team is worn down. They've been playing a lot of minutes.
If I got to rank the last 4 years for the Warriors, to me, it's last year's team 27, and then there's the 73-win team, and then there's the first championship team, and then there's this one. This one's slightly below the first championship team.
I'm not going to rank it that way. This team's not as deep as the others, but I still think it's a better team for the simple fact you got Kevin Durant. And the Warriors wouldn't have lost 2016 if they had Kevin Durant.
The Kevin Durant thing, like, the factors in heavily, but to me, I look at this team and they're just gassed. They're tired.
They're gassed.
And then there's a lot of...
The 2015-2016 teams are much easier to guard. Much easier to guard. You got Harrison Barnes in the corner instead. If I had to rank them, I'd put 2017 this year, 2015 to 2016. I just can't... I know they play good. I know they play good in the regular season, man, but you gotta, like Scottie Pippen said, man, it don't mean a thing without the ring. 73-9 don't mean a thing without the ring.
Sure.
In my mind, the 96 Bulls still got the best record. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like, even with football, I put the 72 Dolphins higher than the 2007 Patriots. You gotta finish the job.
I said that
about
a month ago on Ball Don't Lie.
All right, let's relax. Let's relax, man. We know.
Oh, sorry, nobody remembers 18-1. Motherfuckers only remember the David Thomas.
Hey, look, man. We not gonna do that. We not gonna disrespect Tom. You talking about?
Patriot fan?
You talking about a nigga who got one ring?
Yo,
you talking about a nigga who got one versus the nigga who got 5 of them bitches.
My Tom Brady's my favorite in the NFL, but I'm not putting no respect on the 2007 Patriots.
We can do this on an off episode of Sunday Night to Hallis.
And he told Goodell, you can't get Giselle nudes, nigga. Back up. Chill out.
Well, yeah, you know, so it's just kind of like this team. This is their first postseason. Everybody's like, well, the Warriors never have no fight. This year they've had a fight, and when the fights come to them, they've answered. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Game 7. Everybody wants to talk about, oh yeah, Chris Paul didn't play, and that's 100% valid. But there's 2 issues I have a problem with that. Number one, if Andre Iguodala played, I believe that series only in go 7, because it's a much different team when Iguodala's not in that lineup. You got the death lineup, or as they call it, the Hamptons 5, which is the corniest name in basketball. Super fucking corny. But that's their different team when Iguodala plays. So I don't even think it goes 7 if he plays. But even taking that away, you missed 27 straight threes. So I'm not trying to hit shit from the Houston Rockets. And then you see James Harden.
James Harden. Yeah, James Harden is now on that Dame. It's on that Damian Lillard list. You are trash until further notice. Because nigga, you had Chris Paul gave you. Chris Paul came and set the table for niggas to eat. All you had to do was get one game. We just need you to be James, just one game. But the rest was letting them play. Like, the rest wasn't calling all of them. Ain't none of them regular season fouls. It's time to play basketball.
Exactly. But who I think was the low key X factor in this game and nobody's even talking about it? We gotta give love to JaVale McGee, man. JaVale McGee in game 1 had a good 6-minute stretch when he played decent defense.
He gives Tristan a lot of problems.
Yeah, Tristan has a lot of problems. Tristan got a lot of problems at home too.
Yeah, his whole life.
But you know what? He sacrificed his relationship. I tell people all the time.
Yo, Toronto niggas taking L's right now.
This is true. Like I tweeted earlier, Tristan ain't the only nigga in the 6 ain't taking care of his children.
Yo, the Raptors got swept. Tristan out here wilding. Drake lost. You know what I'm saying? The Blue Jays suck. Toronto out here catching L's, G. Toronto out here catching L's. We got to discuss that, bro.
Hey, Toronto better just be happy. Toronto better just be happy Carrie Banner's on the horizon, because there's about to be a whole bunch of bad bitches, and they all about to be fucking American men. I'm gonna keep it clear with you. They are not gonna be fucking y'all Canadian niggas. Lord.
God.
Kyle Lowry. How did this turn into a Drake slander show?
Yo, we gotta discuss this, man. Yo, I'm just gonna say this right
now. Because that's more interesting than the damn Cavs. I'm gonna keep it clear with you.
Yeah, let's just talk about the real battle going on right now. Yo, I'm just gonna keep it all the way G. This fucking Scorpion album, and first of all, like my man,
it don't matter what's on that. It's all I'm thinking about is Pusha.
Look, like my man HPJ Art on Twitter said, look, he changed that name to a less aggressive insect. Cause Scorpion, my nigga, no. You had no type of smoke for Pusha. It better be none but chick records on this album. It better be a whole bunch of nice for what's. I'm not accepting no greasy talk, man. Because you out here take an L, bro.
Whole time I'm gonna hear that shit. Whole time I'm listening.
I told everybody, don't nobody in Young Money or none of them niggas want that Pusha smoke. That shit different. This is not, and this is no disrespect to my boy Meek, but Pusha ain't Meek.
He's not. He's not.
That boy Drake out here making press releases, offering up $100K to get the skeletons. Ain't no skeletons over here, my nigga.
This nigga, this nigga legit wrote a press release.
My skeletons is in them Alpha Davids, my nigga. I really did this. That's what Pusha telling me. Nigga, go look at them Rico acts. I'm really here.
Nah, whole time I'm listening to Scorpion, all I'm be thinking, all I'm be hearing is, you are hiding a child. Let that boy come home.
You are hiding a child.
It gets more vicious every time that you hear it.
Yeah, it do. Like, it really do. And I'm just like, in the words,
and then
it's crazy because niggas was saying, we waited for 4 days, nigga, where y'all at? This is coming back around again. Like, where are you? Where are you, sir? It is a week later.
Where's Drake?
And then he had motherfucking Jay Prince coming in for him and, saying, yeah, man, we on Jay Prince.
Okay, I kind of hit on the development.
Jay Prince got to stop saving his ass.
Pause.
Jay Prince got to stop saving Drake ass.
So I kind of missed the developments of today. What happened with Jay Prince and all that snap?
All right, Jay Prince did a radio interview. Basically, he's saying he called Drake, said he made an OG call, told Drake not to respond. He said, you can't get in, what was the exact quote he used? You can't get in the pig pen with the pigs and shit. With the pigs, because pigs became hogs and the hogs get slaughtered. You know what I'm saying? But basically saying you don't want it with this nigga. You can't, and basically he's protecting his investment, because those who don't know, he invested in Drake. So he's one of the many niggas in Drake pockets. So, he's looking out for his investment, but it's making Drake like a bitch. I don't hear no more rapper shit. You hear pop star. I treat Drake like Taylor Swift from here on out. From here on out, I don't want to hear none of that action. Straight up.
Right, but then niggas steady talking about some. Yeah, you get to talk about people, family. That's like.
Look, man.
He said that's like if I'm fighting. He said if me and you fighting, and then here I come just get the punch, beating up your mama, your daddy. And it's like, nigga, you mentioned that nigga. You mentioned that nigga his wife. You mentioned that man.
And that quote.
And that quote. You said it's over.
Coming from Jay Prince of all people.
Yeah.
But that quote is funny. But I don't like you said, when you mention somebody's fiance or wife, gloves are off, nigga.
Yeah. There's no, hold on, let me say this shit real quick, because, he talked about 40. Pusha T talked about 40 and his MS and shit. My mom suffered from MS for about 15 years. So if anybody is going to be pissed off about that line, it would be me. There's a level of nuance within rap beef that you just gotta accept. It's not coming at a nigga where it's personally demeaning you or anything like that. So when Pusha came at 40 for his sickness, motherfuckers took it way too fucking far and way too serious. As a beef line, that's a perfect fucking beef line. That's a perfect fucking diss. I love my beef when it's petty and personal. Cause you gotta be petty and personal in this shit. There's a line that if you cross, Jay-Z leaving condoms in the baby seat, talking about, fucking Nas's baby mama, that was a line that really kind of shouldn't be crossed. But
me and the boy AI got more in common. Get it? More in common. It's your boy.
Yeah.
Your man Hov was going off. That Super Ugly was so brutal that his mama told him to relax.
Exactly.
His mama told him you need to apologize for that shit. That's how ruthless that shit was.
It's a point in time where Joe Budden told Prodigy, "You steady worrying about what I'm doing. You need to be worried about your Medicaid."
he
And
did.
It was
Don't
like,
you niggas got sickle cell or something?
Yeah, yo, shout out to
Pac said that shit in the literal notes.
No rapper was more. Only rapper who was more disrespectful than Tupac is 50 Cent. Cause I seen somebody tweet 50 Cent would have took Drake's son and had him courtside at Raptors game. 50 would have did some shit like that. But the
50 would have had 50 would have took that nigga to a Knicks game. Took your baby to a Knicks game.
Knicks versus Raptors. That's what he did.
And watch Porzingis put up 40.
This nigga Pac started a song with "That's Why I Fucked Your Bitch, You Fat Motherfucker." That's like the
most disrespectful fuck your bitch in the clique you claim. You claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife. Like, that's the hardest diss record because he came off the top. Like,
off the top.
Yeah, but at the same time, when I got older, I realized that Biggie also had Prime, Lil' Kim, and Charlie Baltimore. And I was like, you know what, Biggie, you might have really won this.
No, because that was his wife. That was his wife. It don't matter.
Yeah, but that was what also, but Faith was his wife.
Yeah, Faith was his wife. Like, you can say you fucking my side bitch. I'm not gonna care.
But at the same time, Big was on his own dirt. Anthony Mason, I'm sorry, man. Rest in peace. But that's terrible. What happened to you was terrible.
Yeah, Biggie up in the pole on Anthony Mason after cracking his chick is some Brooklyn nigga shit. And I'm like, okay, that really happened.
Yeah, that nigga, yo, shout out to Dan Levitar, because Levitar had
he
every
stuck
90s
with it, man.
come on to find out who it was in that
right,
song.
because it ended up being Fat Joe talking about it.
Yeah, Fat Joe was one who spilled the beans.
And ended up doing it, only did it after Mason died, which was kind of the shady part.
And that's why Fat Joe apologized after.
Yeah, but I mean, like, goddamn, wow.
Yeah, but yes, all I gotta say on that is I'm not trying no more tough talk from Drake, man. Just give me records for the club.
Pretty much. I feel like I kind of want to have a little bit of executive meeting because we kind of like brought 50 into the conversation, and I started watching Power just on some bullshit because I started watching Game of Thrones the other day, and I'm like, all right, what's another show that I love that's about to come back? Oh shit, Power starts July 1st. Can we get some early Power talk?
Power better get a little bit less predictable.
Soap opera.
Because my issue, this company
apparently they I feel like the writing got rushed last year. I didn't even finish last year.
It did. Like, Ghost was in jail for 4 episodes, man. Like, he should have been in jail majority of that damn season.
It was exactly like if you're gonna stick him in jail, like have him stay in jail the whole fucking season.
Right, and then you had like you kill off Raina, and then you like.
Which, by the way, rest in peace, Lil Mahalia Face Jackson. Mahalia Jackson face.
I called Yolanda Adams face.
I mean, but she fake deserted that. She was being nosy. This is what happens when you don't mind your business. Stay out of grown people's business. You are a child. Stay in a child's place. Then this is what happens. You got popped.
She was singing.
It is what it is.
She was singing in season 1, and
so I'm be watching. I'm just hoping it's not as predictable because I'm not really feeling the Kanan Ghost Tommy link up storyline again.
Yeah, I don't know. Game of Thrones is all I care about right now.
It really is. Gee, the fucked up thing is, Scott, I know you don't watch Game of Thrones, but we kind of go a little bit of a tangent.
Scott, you got to grow up.
You really do, man. It's a great
No, it's not that I don't want to. It's not that I don't want to. I just haven't had the time. The next season comes out next year, right?
It comes out January, possibly. Yeah. We haven't gotten a...
I got plenty of time to catch up.
Oh, yes. No, you will catch up very, very quickly. Like...
I got plenty of time to catch up.
This is how it was for me. Rico, I don't know how it was for you if you started from the beginning on through, but it took me a good 2 or 3 years to get past the first 7 episodes. Because it starts off so slow, it has to establish the character development, all that shit. And then as soon as shit hits the fan, Rico, you know what I'm talking about. If you're watching at home, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, as soon as episode 7, it's busting.
Exactly. It's shit.
Once you get past the first 7 episodes, it's busting from that point on.
But I kind of feel like that's with every show I watch that's not like a sitcom, I give you 7-8 episodes.
The Wire was a little bit like that.
It took me about 3 years to finally get through the first season of Wire because it starts off so fucking slow. Mm-hmm. But once it gets into a groove, it's a real good show.
Yeah, like The Wire was different for me because I watched it as a shorty with my pops. So like I used to just sit there, but I never really faked. I kind of faked. He was explaining it to me when I was younger, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. But then I got older when I came home from college and started watching and rewatched it. I was like, yeah, this shit is the greatest shit ever.
Season 3 is my favorite season. Season 4 is great. Season 4 might be the best one for the simple fact that it carried the show for a full season with new characters, with those kids. You know what I'm saying?
D from the wire, bitch. Forever.
My man, who's baby mama? Who's the mother's boy nigga?
Naaman, he a bitch.
Naaman, yeah, Weebay kid.
Yeah.
Weebay was one of the realest niggas there. And here come his bitch ass. His son had to be a bitch.
You know what I'm saying? And Marlo was the hardest nigga. He made Stringer and Avon look pussy. But I feel like Avon was way smarter than Marlo. Marlo was just more ruthless.
Yeah. Avon was way more street smart than Marlo. Marlo was just like, all right, I'm gonna just kill y'all niggas and get this
right,
shit
pretty
over.
much. Marlo was on some just some street nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? It's hilarious how we turned
we really just turned the NBA Finals
Finals show
HBO
to talk about favorite TV shows. Let's do a Game 3 preview. Let's kind of get back on subject a little bit. What are we expecting in Game 3, man? You think are the Cavs going to win? I feel that if they win any game, this got to be this one. Is this one or nothing?
Yeah, I feel like they got to win this game. I feel like they can. I feel like they gotta let these next two games. They gotta go in Game 3 and act like, all right, that first game didn't happen. We guys like let that shit go. It happened, but we can't focus on that shit because we ain't gonna do shit. Because honestly, I feel like had they won Game 1, I had this series going 6 or 7.
You had this going 6 or 7?
Yeah, because how beat up the Warriors are. I had the Cavs still in Game 1. And they ended up, and they almost stole it, but JR hit the wood and shit before the timeout ended, or whatever. Hit the vape. I don't know what the fuck JR was smoking, but he was smoking something.
JR was on that good shit.
But I had them still in Game 1. I had the series going 6 or 7, but I thought it was gonna go like 6. I thought the Cavs could squeeze out 2 games.
How? With what backup were they gonna win 2 games? It's not LeBron. We know LeBron is going to step up, but who's going to
Kevin Love's been playing good. So,
yeah, but you need. Here's the thing.
I just felt like the Cavs. I felt like the Cavs leading out of their series with Boston. The Cavs were more on a roll. I felt like they were hotter.
Yeah, they were on a roll.
Versus,
playing against. Yeah, they were on a roll playing against a team led by teenagers who just started legally drinking.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
If Kyrie didn't have surgery, they'd have been home 2 weeks ago, and we wouldn't be having this conversation.
The Cavs still would win that series.
No, they would not have. They should have lost. Did you see the last 3 minutes of Game 7 against Boston? Yo, the Celtics missing
they really
so many goddamn wide open shots. You know what I'm saying?
No. I'm just saying the reason why I had the Cavs still in Game 1 because I felt like out of the Game 7 is how the Warriors hobbled out of that series. Like they would beat up. The Cavs just played really bad until like the last few games. So I was like, I feel like the Cavs leaving out of their Game 7. I feel like they were like they had a better momentum. They had like everybody was kind of like clicking because Kevin Love was playing good, and I'm like, okay, Kevin Love and LeBron playing good. Kyle Korver's playing good. I'm like, all right, they got them 3 niggas playing good. So Game 1 they got a chance to steal Game 1. But yeah, I feel like the Warriors were gassed. Then Iggy, and then I also felt like Iggy not being there to guard LeBron. I'm like, that's gonna be a problem,
right?
Especially with LeBron coming off this series, like how he playing. I'm like, he just coming in too hot for anybody on the Warriors I see guarding him. And they was talking about KD was gonna guard him. I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a wrap. But
I'm not sure if you guys are gonna be able to hear this. I pray to God that you guys are able to hear this. But I tweeted this out earlier, and after today's game, it kind of seems like this is more than likely going to be true. LeBron James is really about to lose a NBA Finals third one to this guy. If you're watching on YouTube,
all I'm here for.
This is Steph Curry's whack-ass edition of I Hate College.
There's Sunday brunch's golden rule, and last night's girl thinks you're
a fool. To a guy. He listen to a guy who likes singing synchronized videos with his wife on IG Live.
Pretty much. Like that's fucking embarrassing. Niggas really trying to tell me like, oh, LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan because he beat the Warriors and the Spurs. I'm just like, you telling me the Bulls wouldn't beat the Spurs?
Oh, so you talking about the team that he also lost twice against? Let's talk about it.
Yeah,
LeBron has an under 500 record against Tim Duncan.
LeBron is about to be 3-7 in the NBA Finals. Right?
Yeah,
We
can't disrespect Tim Duncan, man.
No, I'm not disrespecting Tim Duncan. I'm just saying.
Shall I pull up pictures of Tim Duncan's attire? The shit that Tim Duncan wears to the
Tim
NBA.
Duncan is a 5-time.
If you look at Tim Duncan,
yes, I will slam
he had no choice but to other than to be great at basketball.
Speaking of terrible attires, you guys see LeBron James wearing knickers again for the second.
Yo, he gotta stop with these fucking blazers and shorts. And shout out to Draymond for the troll for showing up to the game with the blazers and shorts. Draymond is the troll god. People hate Draymond.
Somebody got to get their bag. Somebody got to pick their bag up sassy today and walk out the press conference.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, all I gotta say to LeBron is do better tomorrow. Do better tomorrow.
You be better tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know, man. This, and like there's two things I want to point out. One, I saw a tweet today, which is actually about what I've been talking about for the last 3 weeks. Everybody says appreciate greatness until that greatness doesn't include LeBron. How come y'all not appreciating the greatness that the Warriors are giving us? They're 2 wins away from winning their 3rd championship in the last 4 years, a back-to-back. You know what I'm saying? They're about to cement their dynasty. Well, where's the respect, the greatness for that?
In dominant fashion against what y'all want to call the greatest player of all time.
Right.
Yeah.
I respect the Warriors dynasty because it's all homegrown talent, except for KD.
Exactly. That goes under the radar. And
they got a bunch of old niggas that's on the vet minimum.
Yeah.
Right.
It's to me, like, it's brilliant how the Warriors built this team from the ground up. Steph being the first round pick, Clay coming a couple years after, Draymond. Like, I remember the day that they traded Monte. I was at the United Center.
So do I.
Warriors fans were not
happy.
I didn't understand it because I'm like, you got these 3 players built around these 3 shooters.
I understood it because I always knew since they had drafted Steph that Steph and Monte wasn't gonna work. Monte needed the ball too much. He needed the ball way too much. Mark Jackson was smart early on and realized that it was like, nah. For Steph to be this good, we're gonna have to get rid of this nigga, Monte Ellis. Man, Mark Jackson need them first 2 rings. They should have gave him a ring.
Okay, so
at least with minimum.
Me and Scott talk about it all the time, so I kind of want to get your opinion because we don't give Mark Jackson the Tony Dungy treatment. You know, trying to say that these are his teams and he deserves credit for these championships. You saying that he deserves at least a little bit of credit for them first 2 rings, for them 2 rings they got right now?
No, the first one. I'm gonna give him the first one. He definitely deserved the first one.
He didn't even fucking play Draymond Green.
He didn't. Like that was Steve Kerr's revelation.
That's why I don't give it to him. Like I can see with Tony Dungy, John Gruden just came and won with Tony Dungy's team. Like there was no real big
his exact team, pretty much.
Yeah. There was no big changes. With this team, it was some changes.
Yeah, and John Gruden about to damn near do it again with Jack Del Rio.
Get the fuck out of here.
They not beating the Patriots though.
They're not beating them.
What you mean making the playoffs?
They're not beating Kansas City.
Patriots. The Raiders not making the playoffs.
They ain't gonna beat Kansas City.
Whoa, Scott.
The Raiders are not making the playoffs
this year.
All right, you want to make? I got $20. The Raiders make.
I got $20 on that. John Gruden be running a 1998 offense.
Bet. Wait. So we want to do a 3-way bet.
Fuck that.
Me and Scott got 20 on the Raiders not making the playoffs. You got 20 on the making the playoffs. Bet. We finna come back.
That's a bet.
We finna come back in December. December 31st.
We got this on video.
We got this on video. It's gonna be on the podcast. December 31st.
Y'all don't think they're gonna make the playoffs?
No, I don't.
Hell no.
That's one they not win. They would have to be a wild card because they're not gonna win the division.
They gonna have to sneak in as a 9-7 wild card team because they don't have.
I'm not saying they're gonna win a division, but they're gonna make the playoffs.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Oh, come on, man. John Gruden about
that's an easy 20. I'll take that.
Nah,
Y'all
bro.
really disrespecting my man's the Groove.
I love John Gruden, just not as a coach in 2018.
John can't spider Y2 banana himself into the playoffs. G, not with this squad.
People forget even when he was with Tampa,
man.
that nigga ain't made the playoffs since shit. When the last time he made the playoffs?
I think the championship year was 2005. I think
2005
was
had
the last time he made the playoffs with that
team. I was
team.
in fucking high school, man.
Yeah, man. I was in 8th grade. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, like it's just not gonna happen.
Oh no, yeah.
It's not gonna happen, bro.
I think he gonna make the playoffs, man.
We gonna see.
I think he making it.
But what's
I think he can do it.
Score predictions for Game 3?
Me personally, I think it's gonna be close because the Cavs gotta keep it close.
Yeah.
The Cavs gotta do whatever it fucking takes, man. Whatever it takes. But like this team just is not that fucking good. I'm gonna tell you like this. If they win, LeBron's gonna have to score 50. If LeBron scores 50, they win. If he don't, that's it.
I say
LeBron gonna have to at least score 35, man.
he gotta do that every night for this team to have a chance. Every night he gotta score 35. Which is
Yeah,
why they lost today.
I gotta watch Undisputed tomorrow, man. I gotta.
I don't watch Undisputed, man. I can't take Shannon Sharp, man.
Uncle Shay, man. Shout out to my boy Shay Sharp.
I watch First Take. My dog screaming at. You know what I'm saying? I know he gonna be going off tonight. When you talk about the likes of a LeBron James, you gotta be more aggressive.
Oh no, I'm waiting on him to go crazy on JR.
I'm praying that Levitar takes JR tomorrow because I'll be tuned in to Levitar tomorrow morning. So I'm praying to God they do like the quick, look in the first take that they always do.
Oh, I love that shit. And now a live look in the first take, and Stephen A is always yelling. He's always fucking yelling. And shout out to Mark Jackson with this Easter Sunday ass suit he got on. I think we lost Rico video.
Yeah, Rico's video got off. I'm not sure. He's got a jet.
No, I'm right here.
Oh, hey.
We back. I'm gonna go with the Cavs because I said Warriors in 5, and I always say LeBron is good for one game, but I will say they gotta win by double digits, man. If this is a game going to the fourth quarter, they playing with fire. You know what I'm saying? But it's also saying it's just hard. Like I'm really just doing this off the fact of LeBron is LeBron and he should be enough to get you a game. But maybe that game was game 1. Maybe that game was game 1 and they fucked it up. So I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked if we sitting here a week from now and we talking about baseball. You know what I'm saying? I would not be shocked.
Baseball yet.
Man,
I love baseball. I just don't want to talk
they
about
gotta win that
Cubs
game.
won 4 straight. Sox series against Brewers. We love baseball, but we don't talk about that shit just yet.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, 35th and
I say shout out to Scott. I seen Scott at the game at the White Sox game. It's the most people I've ever seen at U.S. Cellular Field ever.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry, guaranteed rate field.
Oh
and
my
they
God!
can't guarantee ticket sales.
This is a
these
ball
bum
on live
fast
first.
niggas.
Hold on, this is a ball
you're
on
welcome
live
for
first.
your outfield. You
Rico,
bums.
hold on, Rico, hold on. This is a ball on live first. This is the first time ever that Cubs fans has outnumbered Sox fans. Let's give it up. Let's give it up for the 2016 World Series champions.
I like
the booty ass match.
I thank you for Eloy Jimenez.
You're welcome.
Can't wait till Patana blows a wild card game for y'all.
He's already done that.
But yeah, that was shockingly a lot of people, and I'm not gonna stunt. When I rolled up to USA Field, I was like, "Damn, nigga, I should have came early."
Who did they play today?
Brewers.
Who did they
Brewers.
play?
They played the Brewers. But shockingly,
people might. You know what? You can't even attribute that to the team. It was nice outside. Everybody was trying to get their powder and rum.
It wasn't that nice really out on Saturday. It wasn't that nice.
It was kind of breezy on Saturday, but I mean,
Saturday was high.
Tickets be $2. That's a little cheap date. You know, I feel it.
Okay, it's gonna be funny when y'all ain't never winning them a World Series. So hold on to that 2016. Very cherish it as much as you fucking possibly can. But anyway, I was about 5 blue silence deep.
I don't see you niggas beating the Yankees anytime soon.
I'm not worried about the Yankees.
They want to suck, which I mean, like they should be sucking right now, and they're doing a great job of sucking. I think they're still in last place, right? They doing a great job.
That's cool. Number one pick next year.
Exactly. So I mean,
by the time
we
can I'm not worried about the fucking Yankees, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about none of them niggas. In about 2 years, I will have the last laugh.
Yankees gonna do
John Steroid Stanton, my boy. He's gonna be out there smacking.
That nigga name is Mike. Mike Stanton.
Yeah, his name's Michael, and he's a nigga. He's black. We claim him.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? It was a good atmosphere. I missed that game. Really appreciate just how expensive shit at Dodger Stadium be. Like, I had me a big ass helping of nachos, and that shit cost me $7. That shit is easily 18 at Dodger Stadium.
And the one thing as Cub fans that will always
congratulations on being
Sox
rich.
fans got the best food in baseball. Got the best ballpark food in baseball.
Yeah, definitely. Mm. And they got new bars
the food
there,
is
man.
good.
I didn't know.
No, the Bulls. Well, they owned by the same people because the Bulls' food is flame.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm glad we don't. Too. Yeah, it's one thing Reinsdorf did right.
Mm-hmm. The Lakers
got the food right.
The Lakers and Clippers got decent food too. Except one thing I don't understand is they got a McDonald's inside Staples Center, and I'm like, why would you come to a game and buy McDonald's? I was shocked when I went for the Clipper game in October, and they had a fucking Goose Island bar in the fucking they do, man. I love that Goose Island bar.
I fucking love Staples.
I love that Goose Island bar.
Y'all weird as hell for having McDonald's, but
that don't understand. I'm like, why would you come to a game and get McDonald's? You know what I'm saying? Like. Yeah. That don't make no sense. But
we got to get out of here in just a bit. But yeah, my finals prediction, I think is going to be Warriors. I give Warriors by 6. I think it's going to be close.
So it's going to be a 3-0 series. So last question for everybody: are we coming back to Oakland?
Hell
no. Yeah.
You think so?
I think so.
I think we're coming back to Oakland. I think it's going to be a big party in Oakland next Monday night.
I honestly think if they win in close fashion in Game 3, then the edge is just going to be sucked out of this team, and the confidence is going to be gone, and the Warriors going to be able to do whatever they want to do in Game 4. And it's kind of going to look.
But I will say this year the Warriors have not done a good job of putting a nail in the coffin.
Nope. No, they haven't.
Yeah.
Got to watch out.
But to be honest, I don't think this Cavs team is as good as any of the teams that the Warriors is.
That's 100%.
Yeah, Matthew Dellavedova ain't walking through that door hitting Clay with the Tanya Harding.
Most importantly, Kyrie Irving ain't walking through that door
to save his ass.
Uncle Drew in theaters June 29th. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Rico, would you like to plug anything that you got going on?
New Pavy
I said Rico, not Scott. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, my bad. I thought you said Jim. My bad.
You go ahead because you already started.
New Pavy single dropping tomorrow. It's from his EP, not the album. The album Pad Verbs is coming soon. It's done, but it's from an EP called Rolodex 6. So that's dropping tomorrow. Fiji Waterflood. Look out for that. It's gonna be on iTunes, Tidal, fucking Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere that you can find music guests. So look out for that shit.
Yeah, we'll be retweeting it throughout the day, so you'll catch it. Rico, what you got?
Yeah. Oh man, I got Rico's. This new episode of Rico's Playhouse dropping tomorrow. I got Playhouse Shorts dropping Wednesday. I got Rico's Do's and Don'ts for the summer. We got that video and shit coming. That's gonna be dope. I'm doing it with a special guest. So, and we got the 100-year anniversary. Well, I'm talking about 100 years. I'm tweaking. We got the 2-year anniversary, 100th episode event coming up. So that's gonna be coming up at the end of this month.
Looking out for that. Yeah.
Yeah, and 35th and Addison will be back once the finals are over, which I'm hoping is Friday. So that means next week we'll be back in about 2 weeks?
Yeah.
So we'll be back with more baseball content for your head tops. Ruthless Aggression will be back this week. I have to take a week off, so we'll get that back underway. World Cup is starting up next Thursday. So we start our coverage of the World Cup tomorrow. So this will be out as soon as I get done. I'll cut this in the podcast.
Is the World Cup is that every year or every couple of years?
World Cup's
every 4
years.
Okay, so I remember the 2014 World Cup. Mm-hmm. We got wild drunk in Wicker Park, and niggas almost crashed the car. Got wild drunk.
Was this like after a game or some we just lost type of shit?
No, we just went from bar to bar watching soccer. And just getting drunk, nigga, like just taking shots, drinking beer.
That sounds like
and like
fucking
Pavi almost crashed his fucking car. We were young and dumb, man. Don't do that shit. Don't drink and drive.
Please don't
like,
drink
at
and
all.
drive. Like
don't drink and drive.
Some brews all the time, man. Don't.
We were being wild, irresponsible. But yeah, I was 25 and dumb, so don't be like me.
This is PSA.
Yeah.
Courtesy of Scott Lewis.
It's a PSA.
But yeah, VJ Vimu and the crew will have some group previews coming up for you guys coming up soon. I'm praying to God I can get that Nigeria top, because if you guys haven't seen the kit for Nigeria, that shit's fucking fire. It's about to be hype beast all over with that shit. So yeah, we got World Cup content coming up for you. As always, support all the good work of the Barber Chef. And
yes, sir.
We'll be back after Game 3. We pray to God it's a good game.
Which is on fucking Wednesday. What the fuck is NBA
Wednesday.
doing?
God damn.
What is the NBA doing?
Cup is Tuesday, probably. Whatever.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday with another edition of Barber Chef Live on YouTube. We'll see you guys later.
Salute.
Yes, sir.